Yo, bro, is the Colorado coaching staff holding film hostage for players that have entered the portal? Guys, in my last video, I mentioned how it seemed like some players might be using the spring game as an audition tape, and that could be even more evident now if programs are going to start holding players' film hostage. Players being recruited need film to show interested coaches what they can do.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Colorado tight end Zachary Courtney tweeted this earlier, quote, "For the coaches who are trying to recruit me," Courtney said via Twitter, "I am sorry, but I will not be able to get y'all my film from my practices last season since I am not allowed to have it because the head coach at CU won't allow it. This is very unlucky, and if you have any questions, just text me." Now, Courtney said this was not a shot at Coach Prime or the staff. He was just simply stating facts and just giving more light, shedding more light on his situation. And Courtney has 2 scholarship offers right now from Coastal Carolina University and Miami of Ohio University. To my knowledge, college coaches don't typically give out practice film, though, so this is kind of like a weird situation, and my assumption would be that if he was, when I checked the profile, he was a 3-star recruit, so you would think, he would use his high school film and get in contact with more coaches that way. And that was some of the comments. They were mixed, as you can see, people on both sides of the fence. But that's what I would think, that you would use your high school film. And I mean, if you don't have any game films from college. But yeah, typically to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, college programs and college coaches don't make a habit of sending out their college practice film. So, for obvious reasons, I mean, teams can strategize against you, pick up stuff, even though it was an older regime. So, I'm not sure if that makes too much of a difference as far as the scheme of things, that just depends on how much they're going to change about the offense and the defense from last year, but specifically offense for this particular situation. So, I think it's a tough spot, but I don't think that, I wouldn't say Coach Prime is wrong for not giving out the practice film, because most coaches probably wouldn't. I mean, could you imagine Nick Saban giving out film of practice from Alabama because a player requested it? Heck no. Couldn't see it happening in the slightest. So, I get it, and this isn't a knock on Coach Prime by any means. Just reporting the facts. I also want to note on this tweet thread, Courtney also mentions that he was told to transfer before the spring game, so he didn't even get an opportunity to play and get some reps as well as more film in that aspect. It's a tough situation all around, man. In the grand scheme of things, Coach Prime seems to be absolutely cleaning house, and rightfully so. I mean, this team won 1 game last year. He's trying to get more talent in there. Guys that are ready to buy into this new regime. I think a number of these guys are being told there isn't a spot for them. And others, like their 2 leading receivers, made business decisions and entered the portal for better opportunity. 18 guys have entered the portal since their spring game on Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised if more people ended up leaving, to be honest with you. Coach Prime is going to get the guys he wants in this program that are going to come in and perform and turn things around and make this thing a success. So keep an eye out and let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole idea. Do you think that they're holding film? Is Coach Prime wrong for holding film on these guys, potentially blocking them from getting their next opportunity? Man, holler at me in the comments and keep me posted. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Brandon, aka Brandon Lee TV. You dig?